narcissists, they will suffer more than you can imagine. Even though narcissists often act like they are the victim or the person who is upset, they are often very sensitive. It's easy for things to hurt their fragile minds, though some things hurt them more than others. Watch this movie to learn what narcissists really struggle with and how to treat them with compassion and understanding. Any feedback that makes the narcissist feel less important or in charge is very painful. When narcissists feel like they are not safe, they may act angrily and want to get even. This means that if you ever argue with a narcissist, you should be very careful and watch what you say. A narcissist may also feel hurt when someone they look up to criticizes them. When someone they look up to criticizes or questions them, it can hurt their sense of self-worth. Keep in mind that narcissists often act out of fear and may lie, trick, or do things to hide how they really feel. Also, remember that narcissism is now widely seen as a mental disease, and that narcissists can't act in a self-centered way. They need our kindness and understanding as they deal with their own pain and fears. Even though it doesn't excuse what they did, it lets us approach them with kindness and a desire to help. Keep in mind that the narcissist will lie to get your attention. They are hoping that your kindness will give them another chance. Because of this, it is very important to set limits so that their bad behavior is punished. However, let's not waste time. I'm going to talk about 3 guaranteed ways to annoy a narcissist. First, it was taken apart and thrown away. When it comes to constructive feedback, narcissists are very easily hurt. They don't want to be alone because they need to be praised all the time by their family and friends. A narcissist needs help from other people to stay alive. When you let a narcissist take over your life, it gets harder and harder to get away from them. With the rise of social media and quick messaging, narcissists have been able to create an ideal online world where everyone loves them. Even though they don't see each other very often, they are still close, which is hard for most people. Narcissists, on the other hand, can get all the pleasure they need from the constant praise they get online. This will be enough for now to keep their weak minds and strange worries going. Being found out is the second thing that narcissists fear the most. Some of what I think about this subject is in my first film, so I won't say it again here. On the other hand, everyone knows that narcissists care a lot about how they look and will tell many lies to do it. The main goal of a narcissist is to make other people think they are more interesting and powerful than they really are. They must be in a lot of pain as they watch their whole world fall apart. The third and final thing that narcissists hate the most is being insulted. They know how their words affect the people around them because they are self-aware. Certainly, they use lies and other forms of manipulation, like words, to hurt other people. Narcissists, on the other hand, find it hard to take feedback in a constructive way. You can't tell narcissists the truth when you're with them. This happens all the time, but if you criticize the fake character they've made up, they'll take it personally. It will become clear that narcissists are especially easy to insult because they are already so stressed and paranoid. But there's always something wrong with them. It's poor, which is a bad thing. The situation does not look good now that they know the truth. They have a hard time understanding even the most basic ideas. These 3 things are most likely to bother a narcissist the most. Narcissists are bad at a lot of different things. They, on the other hand, are sneaky manipulators and shy animals. I'll end my day here since this is probably all I have to say. Hope everyone has a great rest of the week. Thanks for taking the time to read what we have to say. Hey there, inquisitive minds. Welcome aboard. Today, we're delving into the intriguing realm of narcissistic behavior. Ever pondered the true motives behind someone's affection, especially when they emphatically declare they're done with you? It's a conundrum many face, particularly when navigating the labyrinth of narcissistic traits. If you're intrigued, show some love by tapping that like button. And if you're not part of our community yet, why not hop on board? We relish deep conversations, and your insights truly count. Drop a comment below to share your thoughts. But wait a moment. Before we plunge into the depths, a huge shout out to you for being part of our community. Your support is our lifeline. If you've enjoyed our content and want to help it flourish, consider buying us a coffee. Every contribution, no matter how small, makes a world of difference. And for our fantastic members joining our program, we've got an exclusive treat for you. Your name will be featured in one of our upcoming videos as a token of gratitude for your incredible support. Cheers! Now let's unravel the dynamics of relationships, especially when individuals with narcissistic tendencies decide to call it quits. Brace yourself, it's a revealing journey. Unlike most folks who cultivate relationships with love and care, narcissists approach things differently. They substitute warmth with resentment and anger, making genuine connections elusive. It's not merely a minor hiccup. It's a profound issue rooted in the absence of the organic force that binds people together. When narcissists experience inner turmoil, their actions may appear peculiar to outsiders. The erosion of strong social bonds, essential for cohesive communities, is disheartening and contributes to the escalating narcissism prevalent in our society. This departure from conventional modes of social interaction is disconcerting. Instead of fostering warmth and affection, narcissists consistently radiate negativity, flouting societal norms. Even when narcissists feign concern, their comprehension and expression of empathy diverge significantly from the norm. Their struggle to cultivate intimate relationships underscores the pervasive issues intertwined with narcissism. The surge in narcissistic conduct is alarming, indicating a departure from our innate inclination towards love and camaraderie towards resentment and self-absorption. This isn't merely cause for concern. It demands action. This trend underscores the imperative to uphold the fundamental principles that bind us as a species: love, empathy, compassion, and connection. These values are indispensable as we navigate challenging times. We must actively resist the proliferation of narcissism and strive for a society founded on mutual respect and empathy. Narcissists often target individuals who continue to exhibit genuine love and compassion because human nature inherently gravitates towards affection, care, and reverence. However, traumatic experiences during a narcissist's formative years reshape their outlook. Whether stemming from emotional abuse or neglect, these encounters compel them to adopt a defensive and manipulative stance, believing it's indispensable for survival. It's disheartening how early life experiences shape narcissists, leading them to replace genuine love and concern with manipulation. They begin by donning a facade of love and affection, a calculated strategy to earn trust. Mimicking your behavior and interests, they craft an illusion of shared passions and familiarity. Yet beneath this veneer of compatibility lies their innate inclination to manipulate and exploit, a fundamental aspect of their character. They seamlessly blend in, leveraging their adeptness at mimicry and mirroring until they deem it unnecessary. When the mask slips, revealing their true selves, devoid of genuine love or affection, the facade crumbles. Despite their flawless persona, it's merely a charade. While others draw strength from authentic love, narcissists thrive on inflicting emotional turmoil. The real harm emerges when they abandon pretense, laying bare the extent of their deception. It's a harsh realization when you discover they never truly shared your interests or emotions. The individual you believed you knew was an imposter. Beneath the surface lies someone devoid of genuine affection. Their charming, caring demeanor was merely a ploy in their deceitful game. For those ensnared in a narcissist's web, the truth often dawns too late. Recovery begins with understanding their tactics and traits. You may question whether it's your fault, or if they ever harbored genuine love for you. However, recognizing the narcissist's capacity for feigned affection instead of genuine love is enlightening. It's crucial to acknowledge that narcissists are incapable of reciprocating authentic love. Amidst the anguish of severed ties, you may yearn for affection from someone capable of experiencing and expressing it genuinely. Realizing that narcissists cannot offer the love you deserve is pivotal. They may terminate the relationship for various reasons, such as a lack of commitment or interest in another individual. Understanding that you were merely an emotional resource for them is painful, yet acknowledging the true nature of narcissists is imperative for healing. It's crucial not to paint all narcissists with the same brush. Simplifying and demonizing them doesn't serve anyone well. Labeling them as demons is akin to using negative traits as a shield for their conduct. While it's vital to acknowledge negative behavior, it's equally important to recognize our own roles in relationships. Embracing our imperfections marks the initial stride toward personal development. Although it may be tempting to brand someone as entirely evil and assign blame solely to them, it's not fair. Every individual contributes to a relationship, and owning up to our own shortcomings fosters stronger connections. Dealing with someone who exhibits narcissistic traits can be challenging, but understanding that their behavior may stem from past experiences is enlightening. This understanding doesn't justify their actions, but provides clarity. Moving forward for a relationship with a narcissist entails introspection and a decision not to tolerate their behavior. It's tough when they abruptly withdraw their feigned closeness, prompting us to reflect on the signs we overlooked in our eagerness to be with them. Moreover, it's crucial to contemplate why we persist in relationships that aren't beneficial for us. Delving into our own motivations is the initial stride toward progress. This involves valuing ourselves and refusing to settle for anything less than what we deserve. Ultimately, healing is a gradual process. It's natural to feel bewildered and wounded after exiting a relationship with a narcissist, but it's imperative to continue moving toward healthier relationships. While it can be challenging and require patience, it presents an opportunity for personal growth. Confronting fears and uncertainties grants us deeper insight into ourselves and our relationship preferences. It's an occasion to reconstruct our lives according to our own needs, liberated from the sway of the narcissist. Above all, it's a chance to cherish and honor ourselves, while demanding reciprocation from others. Appreciate your participation in this discourse. Feel free to share this piece with your friends, and keep an eye out for more engaging discussions ahead. Welcome back to my channel. Huge shout out to all my new followers and the long-time supporters. It's truly an honor to have each of you here today. You're all champions in your own unique ways. Today, let's delve into the profound impact of choosing to disconnect from toxic influences. We're diving into the realm of narcissistic abuse, where individuals stagnate in their personal growth and actively hinder yours. You might have encountered such people, those who stunt your progress in order to overshadow your brilliance and diminish your presence. The paradox of egotistical abuse lies in its intention to transform us for the better, despite its profound harm. Many of us who've endured this ordeal harbor an innate resilience. Yet, it often takes enduring abuse to realize the strength within and fully embrace the journey towards self-discovery. Walking away, even amidst immense pain, showcases our greatest fortitude. Though it's daunting, breaking free from toxic familial ties relationships, or complex situations marks a pivotal moment leading toward our liberation. When we muster the courage to depart, we shed the moral shackles imposed upon us by these individuals. Consider the selfish family members who've cast shadows over your life. They've been the sources of turmoil and misfortune. Recognize that engaging with a narcissist is akin to entering a mental battleground. This is a fight not to be underestimated. Remember, prioritizing your mental well-being and severing ties with toxic influences isn't selfish. It's an act of self-preservation and empowerment. So, embrace your strength and don't hesitate to walk away from anything that dims your light and stifles your growth. Within you lies a vast reservoir of power. The question remains, will you wield it to break free? Departing from someone with whom you share a profound bond is undeniably daunting. It's akin to parting ways with a cherished child you've nurtured. Yet, amidst the overwhelming guilt, it's crucial to recognize that this step is imperative for preserving your own well-being. It's widely acknowledged that the entrance of a narcissist into your life isn't a stroke of divine intervention. Rather, they serve as formidable trials that fortify our inner strength. Those with narcissistic tendencies are believed to cross our paths with purpose, regardless of the depth of our connection. Their presence isn't arbitrary, it's part of a grander scheme. Understanding this truth is paramount. For the longer they linger in our lives, the greater their influence over our trajectory, choices, and future becomes. You wield immense power, and it emanates from your ability to disconnect. Liberation lies in reclaiming your autonomy and seizing control of your destiny anew. Choosing not to engage with those who bring toxicity into your life transcends mere self-preservation. It serves as your lifeline. It's the pivotal action needed to thwart the detrimental effects of narcissistic abuse. The impact of narcissistic abuse can be profound, stripping away our aspirations and corroding the essence of our being. It robs us of our unique talents and blessings, leaving behind a trail of sorrow, stress, and anguish. This anguish is exacerbated when inflicted by those who profess love and support, those who should be our pillars of solace and encouragement. This inner conflict can leave us feeling adrift and bewildered, turning our lives into a chaotic reflection of our internal turmoil. In the presence of narcissists, our struggles may be belittled, our flaws mocked, and our vulnerabilities exploited. Yet, it is amidst this very chaos that we must recognize our inherent strength. The ability to detach is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your resilience. You alone hold the reins of your life. Despite the narcissist's attempts to manipulate and control, seeking to deprive you of joy and contentment, their efforts may inadvertently unleash your inner fortitude. I like to think of this as tapping into your beast mode. Embracing the power to disconnect and walk away is no easy feat, particularly when your safety is at stake. But with each stride forward, the path becomes clearer. As you grow stronger and wiser, previously unimaginable victories and opportunities may materialize. Shedding the shackles of negativity paves the way for a brighter existence. My inner radiance has flourished, and much of this positive transformation stems from my decision to unplug. When you reach that pivotal moment, you realize that enough is enough. Refusing to tolerate further mistreatment, you sever ties with narcissists, reclaiming your autonomy. This single act of defiance is potent enough to liberate you, safeguarding your well-being. Sometimes, when life feels like an uphill battle, it's because a narcissist is pulling the strings. Trust me, the psychological warfare is real. That's precisely why it's imperative to step back and disengage, to reclaim your life and reclaim your spirit. Here's the unalterable truth, my friends. The power to change lies within you. Having the ability to detach and take a break empowers us immensely. It's about taking charge of our lives, propelling ourselves forward, severing ties with the past, and turning a blind eye to negativity. This could entail changing phone numbers, relocating, blocking individuals, or simply disregarding those who seek to disrupt our peace. The power to enact these changes lies within us, and it's imperative that we wield it. In the company of a narcissist, we're often viewed as playthings, mere pawns in their game. By disconnecting, stepping away, and standing resolute in our decisions, we assert our worth and demonstrate that we're not to be trifled with. It's crucial to acknowledge the extent of the harm they've inflicted. Will you fully embrace the power of your choice to disconnect? Will you confront the truth head-on and accept it for what it is? Ascension signifies that life should ascend after its onset. By bravely severing ties with those who've caused you pain, no matter the difficulty or duration, you pave the way for a future brimming with happiness, tranquility, and fulfillment. Many of you stand on the brink of making this decision, teetering on the edge of cutting all cords. You're on the verge of breaking free from the narcissist's grasp. Pay close attention to how this choice will rescue you and usher in positive changes, because you possess the strength to break away. These blessings will hold significant meaning, showcasing the profound power of reclaiming your autonomy and stepping into the brilliance of your own destiny. When you disconnect from someone, you owe them no explanation. It's about prioritizing your well-being, following through on that commitment, and then embarking on extraordinary endeavors in your life. When you disconnect, it's not about how they react or what repercussions they face. They are accountable for their emotions due to their narcissistic tendencies. It's not your burden to bear. You've reached a point where you no longer want to bear the emotional burden of a relationship with that parent, spouse, or overbearing boss. You make a decisive choice without second-guessing. Like the narcissistic neighbor you opt to steer clear of, they fade into insignificance because you no longer invest any care in them. Even your friend, recognized as a narcissist, should be temporarily cut off from your life. It's time to sever weak ties forged with others, built on hollow expressions of affection like, "I love you," "I need you," or "You're the best thing that's ever happened to me." If you're dealing with a master manipulator, these words are often nothing but falsehoods, regardless of their role, be it spouse, lover, or friend. Their presence only brings turmoil and distress. Reclaim your strength and liberate yourself with resolute determination. There's no need to harbor guilt for preserving your time and energy. You've already invested enough in salvaging the relationship. Now, your primary commitment is to yourself, to discover serenity and joy, to revel in authentic affection, and to savor moments of solitude devoid of manipulation and deceit. Disconnecting isn't merely about forging ahead. It's about catapulting yourself towards a brighter tomorrow. Focus on your personal evolution, not theirs. Embrace solitude, cultivate self-nurturing, and perceive disengagement as an affirmation of self-value. Prioritize your well-being, safeguard your health, and pave the path toward a luminous future. That's where your genuine power resides. The act of separation wields immense potency. They've earned the repercussions through their actions. Don't hesitate to take this pivotal stride. Breaking ties with those who sow negativity in your life is an incredibly empowering choice. The fortitude you garner from removing those who detract from your journey knows no bounds. To disconnect is to prioritize your well-being, cherish self-love, and honor your life. Sending heaps of love and light your way, my dear companions. Keep progressing and thriving. You've got this, and know that I stand beside you in spirit. Together, we are shedding ties with those who no longer serve us. We've severed communication, and will continue to do so because it's what's best for us. For those navigating the dating scene, refuse to tolerate deceit or disrespect. The moment you feel undervalued, sever ties without hesitation. Disconnect, disconnect, disconnect. This is what sets you apart. Surround yourself with those who uplift and propel you forward. The world is brimming with beauty, opportunity, and abundance. You deserve far more than what you've endured. The contribution of these narcissists is negligible. Learn to disengage from their influence, recognize the strength it imbues within you, and embrace it. We'll reconvene soon. If our conversation has bolstered your resolve, please like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, spread this message to others who may benefit, and don't forget to subscribe for more empowering content. Your support encourages everyone in our community to grow stronger together. Take care until we meet again. When you do this to narcissists, they will suffer more than you can imagine. Even though narcissists often act like they are the victim or the person who is upset, they are often very sensitive. It's easy for